it's Carrie, and I'm going to tell you about my most recent major win and how it happened. So to give you a little background, I am a supply chain emerge and pharmaceutical segment here in Greensboro, North Carolina, and I basically rotate through all of the different departments in our distribution center to learn all of those different processes in shadow before I become supervisor. So a few weeks ago, I was shadowing and learning the processes in what we call our morgue, which basically is just where our product goes to die. And that just means that vendors that we've bought from have asked us to return certain products, and that's where we process it to be returned to that vendor. So I was shadowing someone that we call our morgue worker. Her name is Cheryl, and I was shadowing her, kind of learning what she does and how she makes that process work. And my goal really was not to become an expert on it, but just to have a general understanding of it, and so that I would be able to supervise those activities sometime in the future. Unfortunately, a few weeks later, Cheryl's husband passed away, and she had 20 days off of work. And unfortunately, again, she's the only person who works in that department and is the only person who understands how to do that process. So my boss, who is the director of operations, came to me and asked me if I could support the morgue in doing all of these other return to vendors products who needed to be returned within the next 2 weeks. And so there was a strict deadline on it. And he came to me because since I had shadowed Cheryl, I was the only one who could really figure out how to get these products where they needed to go. So to be honest, I was very nervous and scared about that because, like I said, I had shadowed and I had understood the processes, but I'd never done them completely on my own. So that was something I had to do, and I had to really take charge on that, and it allowed me to really have a good leadership experience and kind of leading the charge on making sure that thousands of dollars worth of product was getting where it needed to be and on time. So that's kind of a little bit of background and a lot of details, but it was my big major win because it was the first time I really had a strict, strong leadership stance on something really important that was going to help save the company money and also make sure we were meeting our deadlines for our customers and supporting Cheryl while she needed to be away. So that's my biggest win. That's how it happened, and something I'm really proud of.